Welcome, my lovely people. This is your boy Coops, and welcome to Coops TV with another episode of Make It Make Sense, episode 3. Today's video won't be that long, so before I start my video, I just want to tell you guys to please subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it as well. We are on the road to 50 subscribers. So guys, share the channel. So today's episode of Make It Make Sense, it is something that has been happening in St. Lucia from the time I know myself, years. And I know people will say, oh, because you're in foreign and that's what happens up there, it can't happen in St. Lucia. So the first thing I'm going to say to you all, yes, it can happen in St. Lucia. You know why? Because St. Lucia is much smaller than North America and Europe. So the gripe I have today is with Inland Revenue. You're working for years and the government, whichever government that's there, gets money from taxes. You pay your taxes every month, they take your money and everything. You have no problem with that. And every January or whatever day you have to file, you file your taxes. But when it comes for a tax refund, this is where the problem is. You don't get your refund at what would I say, in a good time. You get this refund years after. I've heard people complain and say 10 years they have applied or they have submitted their tax returns and they cannot get a refund. Make it make sense, people. That makes no sense. You cannot be waiting 10 years for your refund. And what really gets to me, if you do not pay them, or if you do not file on time, they want to charge you interest. But 10 years they have your money, they don't pay you no interest. Make it make sense. It makes no sense. In North America, you file your taxes, and in 2/2s, you know how much money you're going to get, and you're going to know the date you're going to get paid. Okay? So don't tell me St. Lucia cannot do it. Yes, we can. Because all the monies you'll collect from the workers is on the account. So all they have to do is when people send in their tax return, you go through it, and then you tell them whatever date they're going to get the money. And then you do a direct deposit for those who have direct deposit. And those who don't have direct deposit, then either you mail them the check or they come for it. There's nothing wrong in that. But every time it's a hassle to get $2 little from Inland Revenue. And I know what I'm talking about because I have been through it. It's a hassle every year. You go, you file, they tell you you're going to get $300, and 10 years later, you still ain't going to get your $300. And then when you get it, they don't even put no interest on it for you waiting for so long. Make it make sense, people. The people at Inland Revenue and the governments of St. Lucia needs to do better than that. Okay? We up here in North America, we file our taxes. If we file it at the end of February, you get an email because everything now is electronic, and it can happen in St. Lucia because we can go with the modern times. You get an email saying they have that amount of money for you and to be deposited into your account and such a date. 2 days or the day of you're supposed to get paid, you get an email saying, boom, you have gotten paid. No long waiting, nothing, unless there is an issue. Because that is what you call being smart. Because the same refund they give you, you know what's going to happen? You're going to go and spend it, and that's how the government collects its tax. So you think that if Inland Revenue doesn't give Solutions their money, that they're not going to get it back? Of course they're going to get it back. Because as soon as they get it, they're going to go and spend it. That's what's going to happen. So hopefully, we're in 2025, not 1955 or 1925. They need to do better than that. Make it make sense, people. Okay? That is my episode today of Make It Make Sense. Inland Revenue, make it make sense. Okay? Until next time, peace out.